And he gets drilled.
Played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hurricanes' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Chippewas offense will go on the attack first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he...
There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. On the option. He'll toss it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Chippewas will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now on the option. Now the pitch. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Miami's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can...
Oh, he's got some space.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Lyle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. It's a draw. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He'll pull it on the read. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Chippewas are marching down the field. On the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Canes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Wiggins. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Past the first down marker and still running. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't...
Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miami! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 24 over UTEP. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Wide open spaces. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
When your run game's working like this early in the game, man, it makes everything so easy. And after big runs like that, watch for this offense to come back and attack some play action down the field.
The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Makes the catch. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Lofton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Wiggins. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He now has 79 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option, the pitch. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Chippewas will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. It's a seam wide open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lyle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Calls his own number. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just throw beyond the sticks. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. On the move. Got the first down and more. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quick spin on the run. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Hauls it in. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running to Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a fourth down. They'll run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Hit as he throws. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Oh, he's got some space. They'll... Not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when the plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. On the run, it's Caldwell. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind that left side. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the air, it's Chadwick. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it up there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Ferguson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to run for it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Spits it out to the back. Wide open, makes the catch. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants,
Turning it on! What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the quarterback sneak.
And that's another Miami Hurricane.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Going right to work up top. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Chips. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Central Michigan, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to the well. Finds a little space. Got the 1st down and more. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. To the air, it's Chadwick. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carr. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hard running there. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a third and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get...
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued.
Whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the maize and blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless,
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Williams. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some...
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.